I got caught up with some stuff. I don't need to go into it. It's nothing important. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right back into where we were. Why is that showing up in main campaign? That's very strange. But we're gonna go to my Caer Falcarn save, and here's the most recent one. And there we have it. Looks like my levels are slightly off. Let me fix that. That should be better. Okay. Yeah, mic's good and everything. Okay, hello! Yes, welcome. Hope everyone's having a nice day. I'm having an okay day. I'm excited to be doing this now. I'm glad that it's stream time. I am really hopeful that we can finish this dungeon set today. I know I say that I like end on at 6 when I do these, and that's kind of out of necessity. Today, I think I'm willing to go up to like maybe 7 if completely necessary to finish it. But if we finish this dungeon by 6 o'clock, I'm just gonna call it there. And then my hope is that I can also do this. I think it's like Bodiless Bill's Bazaar or something like that I want to look at. It's like I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but it's the only utility dungeon I've seen, and I want to take a look at that and see if that's something that's worth stopping at with my characters in between the dungeons before I get much further. So all of that preamble out of the way, let's find out this cliffhanger we left on. What does this say? One rule in this room, stay quiet, even when no melody is played. I like that. That's kind of spooky and mysterious. Stay quiet, even when no melody is played. So that's... I'm going... Where am I? I've come from this way. This is the direction to go. Okay, the, like, mesh things confuse me because we just passed, like, a thing like that. If memory serves. It's been a whole, like, not an entire day since... Uh-oh. I'm supposed to remain quiet, but there's a bunch of enemies. Is that sign gonna get mad at me if I, like, make a bunch of sounds destroying some skells? Because I want to destroy the skells, I'll tell you right now. I like using light on the armor. It just kind of seems to, like, work well. You're not gonna change your armor, you might change your weapon. We're at, like, full... We're not at full, but we can probably defeat a fight like this, right? I want to go for it. Let's open the fight with some firebolt action. Can't see any of these characters from here, so let's, like, scoot over here. And... Skeletile Enforcer. I think what I'm gonna want to do, since we've got light on Fighter, I'll just keep him, like, kind of somewhat around here so that the white is staying in the light. And then the white's gonna be easy to deal with. We just kind of get rid of all of them. Fancy skeleton title! That's hilarious. Look at this fancy skeleton title. The other ones are all fine, hey? Ooh, I want to get back there and start chipping at the archers is what I want to do. But we'll stick here because we haven't been revealed on that character. So we've got plenty of spell slots for this. And let's start chipping at their backline. Not yet. Not while there's gonna be a surprise round beforehand. Keep you there. That seems like you've got a good view of everything that's going on. That's not good. We're in a bad position on this one. I didn't think this through. I didn't realize this was, like, blocking me. Okay. So this is gonna have to be a dash over to, like, here. That's fine. We got into position. I wasn't trying to be sneaky there. And then we might as well target... Let's wait until we're hitting something to target. We don't need these bonus actions for anything. It's like nothing for me to light up or anything is there. They're really good about placing the light sources in the main campaign, and then they don't really place a lot in these. When I was playing around with dungeon editor stuff, I was putting a ton of... most value for slowing someone, it seems. There you go. Probably should have cast less, but I haven't been playing these characters in like a whole day, so I forgot. But it's pretty easy to place like unlit torches and stuff in the dungeon maker, and like they obviously know that that's important because they're doing it in yeah, forcing them forward doesn't really do anything. It's not worth the spell slot. Let's finish off this archer with like 2, and then... Right, 2's enough for that. Yeah! And it looks like we're kind of burning the last of our resources here, but I've already action surged on this character, so there's nothing really to do. My cat's yelling at me. Hi, Biddy. Do you want to be a superstar, Biddy? Do you want to go on Twitch? Oh, I can't see either of these. This is good for now. Meow. What's the matter? I just fed you a bit ago. You want attention? You heard me talking, and now you're like, wait, who are you talking to? That's not me. Whoops. This strike makes a little bit more sense. I might finish off the archer, depending on how I roll. Yeah, I don't think I need to save it beyond that. There we go, I killed it. I think it was at like... What was it at, like 13? I don't remember. But I think that was actually good. What has a higher armor class, do we think? Skeletal Enforcer or Solasta Unarmored Defense and Fancy Skeleton title? Oh, this is the Unarmored Defense mod that's causing this. This isn't a base game issue. I'll take note of that. Why would unarmored defense be... That's so weird. Okay, so we're gonna move up here to be slightly away from the white. And this one isn't holding a shield, so I'm gonna guess it's a little bit squishier. We're gonna mark it and start beating it with a stick. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Oh no. Can I not use reactions when I'm down like that? I feel like it's World of 16 I could have used my shield spell to fix. I mean, at this point, Bless feels almost pointless because we've gotten rid of 2 of the archers. This fight is well underway. Let's hit the white again because that previous hit didn't really do anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that wasn't going to stay stealthy for long. And we still didn't slow it down. Boy, Fi's taking a lot of damage. Turns out it is effective to trip your opponent. So we're gonna do another Firebolt, probably. I could consider Acid Splashing. That doesn't count as adjacent, hey? Why don't the enemies line up so I can use my AoEs against them? You'd think the enemies would be nicer about stuff like that, you know? I want to be as clear as possible that I'm joking. Bonk. You are now dead. Killed by Bonk. Ooh, we got a nice crit! That's a real nice crit. Yeah! Looks like we went after the right target there. And now we've got to deal with this Skeletal Enforcer. I think we can preemptively mark this. I don't see why we wouldn't. I don't see why we would either, but like... so one of the mods I use, which is the... I think it's just called Unofficial Hotfix. One of the issues it fixes... Oh, it's behind partial cover. I gotta reposition my stuff better. Fighter probably wants to be standing on that tile. They just put out like a small update, and the thing that they updated is that now you can upcast spells that previously you couldn't upcast, which is like a really good improvement. That was just like, based on the rules of 5th Ed, that was just a mistake that was in the game. That, like, for example, Goodberry is what I'm thinking of. I just clicked the ground, didn't I? So, like, Goodberry can only... Let's, like, double-check this right now, because we can... Oh, shoot! I updated it, but it doesn't look like it did anything. Rats, I should have cast shield at level 2. What the update was supposed to do... It was a great hit, by the way. Was... Like, now I wish that I would have just taken that hit earlier. It was supposed to, like, fix this problem where spells like Goodberry, which in 5th Ed, and there's no... I didn't move fighter because I'm distracting myself. Okay, I'll cast shield. The wrong time to cast shield, by the way. That first hit would have, like, protected me from 2 more. The reason that this Enforcer hasn't gone down is that fighter is, like, in the way here. Okay. And also that I misclicked the spiritual weapon. Either of those mistakes might have ended that a lot sooner. Right now, how the game works is you should be able to cast Goodberry using a level 2 spell slot. It doesn't do anything. Casting it with a level 1 spell slot doesn't do. But if you're out of level 1 spell slots, you can still cast it. However, and there I moved by mistake. That's hilarious. The current in-game behavior, despite these being the rules of 5th Ed, is that you can't do that. And unofficial hotfixes, I was told, just fixed that to make it so that you can cast Goodberry with a 2nd level spell slot, but we just saw that UI suggests that this is not the case. It's disappointing, but what are you gonna do? Is that a crit of 2 damage? Oh, 20 total, okay. At my table, we like to call those freak 20s as opposed to natural 20s. There's no reason to not just use another, like, unnatural 20 is another way to do it. So that was an unnatural freak and not a nat 20. That's what we just witnessed. Not that that's like a super freakish thing. Except it is, and it should be ashamed of itself. We're just like going through the motions at this point in the fight. This... If you're like looking at this for a showcase of what Solasta gameplay is like, it's not normally like this. I want to probably be clear about that. I'm playing a really weird party, and the damage output of my party is really bad. Except for like... I've got these 2 spellcasters who are just pretending to be marshals, and they're doing a much better job of it than the marshals I have pretending to be spellcasters. It's funny how it's that direction is so much easier. But as a result, my damage output is like maybe 2/3 of what a normal party's should be. Not even like a super optimal party, just like a come on, it's like 1 health now. Just like any party that's built with like any attention to what characters should reasonably be doing will do significantly more damage than this party does. Or just like have some kind of gimmick around being better at like controlling enemies or something like that to like offset it. This party just is like everyone is doing a suboptimal job of their party role because then it's funny and I get to feel cool. Taking the useless gold. Oops, rogue wants the arrows, not fighter. Fighter being, for those who may... I doubt anyone is, but if anyone's tuning in who missed the previous two, fighter is the name of my wizard who is pretending to be a fighter. Rogue is the name of my cleric who's pretending to be a rogue. Cleric is the name of my paladin pretending to be a cleric. And wizard is the name of my spellblade fighter who's pretending to be a wizard. Looks like this is all the same loot. Alright, back to not making a sound. Don't see anything dangerous over here. I'm gonna quick save. I think it auto-saves after battles like this, so there's no real reason to. But I think I want to explore a little bit here before going all the way back to long rest. Just see what happens. Because maybe we hit like a dead end and then it would suck to have to like walk all the way back. Scroll of Mass Cure Wounds? Heck yeah. So we're gonna give that to Claire, who I think can cast it. Crap. Mass Cure Wounds is not on the Paladin, both of the Motherland spell list. So this is gonna have to go to Rogue, unfortunately. So this is currently the only... Let's see what's that way. Is this where we came from? Yeah, let's see what's over here. It looks like, yeah, there's a door here. Okay, so this looks like more of a dead end, so we'll do this first. And then it doesn't look like there's, like, any other direction to go, because this wasn't a door. This was locked. That's not a door. Is there even a long rest point that we found? Doesn't look like there is, and I don't... We can go back down there, though. There's still an exit there, yeah. Okay, so let's see what's back where the crew is. We are still making our way to the door. And it opened. So we've got these plates here that are probably going to have to be pushed on to open the door. I don't like that there's a thing there. Makes me feel a little uneasy. We'll put the ranged characters on these so that if someone gets caught unawares, it'll be Fighter, who is going to quickly cast Shadow Armor on himself and then move forward a bit. So it looks like what I want to do is standing on this will probably allow me to like remove one of the characters. Stand on the next one. Like, just assuming it works like other similar puzzles I've seen before. No? I think I understand. Oh, so they each open individual doors. So this one's gonna need to be here to keep this open, I assume? So then you're gonna go back here. Uh-oh. Let's look to you to go here. What is this one opening? Oh, so we want 3 characters on here, and then 1 character sticks back here to... No, I'm lost. I don't know what's happening. So you're gonna get off here, and it's gonna, like, open... It's gonna close this one. Yeah. But what I want to do is then get off this, and then go back on here, and that'll... Okay. So the implementation's a little bit buggy, but it looks like I got the idea of the puzzle. Yeah, when I step off there, then I'm not gonna be able to... Okay. I hope this is a direction I want to go. I think it'll take me back down to, like, the lower necropolis area. That's what I would assume, and then I'll be able to, like... Oh, crap. I'm going to be able... I did not think that through. To reopen that, like, area that I was looking at. where I couldn't figure out how to progress there, and that'll, like, just kind of connect things, and then I'll be at a long rest on that level. I don't know if I'm gonna get much out of this, but... since I was already kind of in that area that this opens back into. But it's like, it's cool to see the, like, the non... linearity of this, right? So this, if I click map here, yeah, this looks like it's the area of this area where I saw this kind of thing in the shadows and then wasn't sure how to get there. Okay, so the question is, are we in for a fight? Oh, it spells, and that would not be good. There's a blocked off door that we can tell doesn't go anywhere. It's a design choice. So there doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, here we go. There's a hole in the wall. I don't know what's up with me not being able to spot holes in walls. They're not that hard to spot, right? Like, that's, you're looking at that. That's clearly a hole in a wall, but I keep missing. I like putting, like, crap. We're gonna quick save here. This doesn't look like too difficult to fight. And we've still got that bless slot. How many spell spots does Rogue have? I can use my, like, 1 cure wounds here. Preemptively. That was a big roll. Okay. And pause, please. Looks like my mouse is not set up correctly with the macros. Yeah, it looks like a couple just like weak skellies. That worked. Okay, so there's the marksman. We gotta deal with the marksman right away. I don't know where the marksman is.
I really thought
Okay, so there's a marksman.
Never mind.
I don't mind, like, using the information the game's giving me. Here's the downside of having a dwarf fighter. Is this. I'm 1 tile away. Sad. Okay, so we're gonna dash and see if I can get to... So I think if they're surprised they can't take reactions. Right? That's why this isn't lighting up even more red. So we're gonna dash over here to where the marksman is.
Damn.
Oh, it's also a ranged character, so that's probably the real reason. Good. Rogue is at a spell slot, so we're gonna have a much lower damage output from her. We'll start here and then, like, move up over here to shoot at the marksman. Once I've got, let's say, maybe wizard up here to hold the choke. I should be pre-casting Bless, but consider Claire's turns are garbage. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, round 2. Wizard is going to... Okay, so holding this position, I do have eyes on the marksman here. Without any cover, sweet.
Only the last blow matters.
Yeah, but that could have been the last blow if you didn't blow it. That's not true at all. crit for like maximum 20 damage, and like we just saw 22. So now I can move up here. Good stuff. Advantage because I'm still hidden. Yeah, 3 whole damage. Big rogue stuff. And then move a little bit more kind of out of the way. That looks good. Uh-oh, the nose is starting
Perhaps
up
if you
again.
try to be loud instead.
Oh no, they're hitting my wizard! Oh, my poor wizard with medium armor and a shield and second wind. How will she survive? Okay, partial cover from here, so I think we're probably gonna deal with... Move here. Is that partial cover? Yeah, I just gotta move fighter, I think. It's fine, we'll chill out there. Oh no, there's a sorcerer! I managed to miss that somehow. They're both slowed. This is gonna be a hilarious fight. Okay, this one's hitting fighter. That makes
Hold
sense.
firm. You've endured worse.
So we're just gonna sit here, and I think Shocking Grasp is probably, yeah, our... Crap. She's slow too, eh? Okay, successfully broke out of it. Why am I fighting without any spell slots?
Take that!
What's the point of that? Yep, vision right there, and I didn't move fighter, but that's okay. There's, for some reason, no cover here. I guess, like, the height of the character is making a difference somehow? Nope, there's cover now. That didn't say +2 AC before. Nonetheless. Do I have any powers left? So maybe Claire's goal should actually be to, like, finish off this one and run over here to use the support stuff. What I'm gonna do instead is this. Like, we need some kind of damage in this party, you know? Dang, Skeleton Marksman only took the 1 damage. Get shocked! Okay.
Better luck next time.
Well, it was probably going to be a 1 no matter who I hit, and I forgot to move again. The 12 hit? A 12 hits. Doesn't quite finish it, though. My enemy is on fire, and I'm going to pour water on them. Haha! This successfully killed them. I'll take the 3 attack of opportunity, sure. That's like half the skeletal sorcerer's health.
Ow!
And then we can like
Shake
move
it
over
off.
here to threaten the sorcerer. This is just shocking grasp no matter what. Oh, that's a big one. Right? Why would I not do that? And then this one's not a huge threat, so we'll just start going on the sorcerer. And then the sorcerer shields. All my characters have someone else to be punching, so that's not a big deal. No way around that. Well, I could be doing melee, but that's not quite.
Nobody has your skills. Bravo.
No reason not to move over here with fighter threatening. Let's have some fun. I like standing on things. Who doesn't like standing on things, chat? It is fun to be tall. That's still 3/4 cover, though. And the shield spell. Like, we're not That's crit or nothing at that point, probably. Haha. That looks deadly, too. See, we don't need spell slots. What are spell slots? You know what I'm always like, what makes this party so good is how crazy good spell slots are. Counterpoint, spell slots are terrible. You don't need them. Let's hit the one that we can see and try to maneuver around so we can see this sorcerer, like stand around here. The sorcerer is in a good spot. Like, moving there kind of made sense. Yeah.
More coming your way.
Yeah, there's more coming your way. We're not gonna be able to move somewhere where there's not 3/4 cover, so we're just gonna take the shot. Because at that point, like, you just want to be doing anything you can to hit. Shoot, I'm not able to get closer without entering threat range. Worth it. That's probably not worth it. That was an interesting choice, is what that was. So I think from here, there's like the in between there. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Nice, sorcerer.
Palpable hit.
Come on. Why would you be like that? There you go. See, I knew I had a handle on that fight. We absolutely need to take a long rest as soon as possible now, but I handled it. Ooh, a potion. I don't need leather. I don't need short swords. Why is it always Bane? We'll see who wants that breastplate. I think Rogue probably does, actually. Because as a battle cleric, Rogue... Oh, right, so it's +5, so 16 versus 16. Yeah, it won't make a difference, right? In that case... So similar, 16 or 16. And this one is 16 or 14. +20 armor class. How did that happen? Because of the +1 shield? Still too much, hey? Well, let's look at the calculation. So 14 + 2 for 16, +1 from defense, and yeah, the 3 from the +1 shield. And then our other shield user is a 19 armor class, and we like it a little bit better when Wizard is in combat, so I guess this makes sense. And then our other character who can use a shield usually isn't. So this is probably the best way to organize it. Yeah, that looks good to me. Hopefully we can get some studded leather soon. That would be sweet. It's a lot of arrows. Okay. That's it for that so far. We're gonna keep moving forward because I think that in this direction we're eventually... Crap. So there's really, like, nothing of value here, hey? Am I, like, missing another hole in a wall? This was just, like, a complete waste of time? I must have missed something. Why would this be here? Just for, like, the fun of having something non-linear? Like, I guess I'm down for that, but it just kind of... It depends what you're trying to do. Is the goal here to just, like, jam as much content into here as possible? Or is the goal to, like, be doing something gameplay-wise? Like, if I click here, it's gonna tell me there's no path. I don't know, like, not everything needs to be, like, a statement on game design. It's just kind of like... If I go to, like, if I go to a dead end in a dungeon, I want it to either feel like thematically there's a reason this room exists, or I want to feel like I got something out of finding this secret area, that I had to solve a puzzle to get to. Like, the puzzle was fun. I'm down for how that puzzle was set up. That was a neat little puzzle. But it didn't serve any narrative or gameplay purpose. So I'm kind of... Okay, coming out here, it's now, like, all the way just open, and that's nice, because I was, like, worried about I'd have to go through the whole thing again. Well, that's a bummer. Let's... Gosh, now we have to go back to that level we were just at in order to take a long rest, because there's not one on this level yet. And I don't know if, like, pushing into the next area is gonna, like, take us to a long rest point or, like, a boss fight. You just never know. Why are they moving like that? It's kind of odd. One of the dungeons we're gonna eventually do is a proof of concept about random encounters in dungeons that kind of depends somewhat on how your characters move through the dungeons. And seeing my characters move like that, I kind of wonder whether that... I heard stone scraping. I don't know what to feel about that. You know, that either, like, increases or decreases the merit of that. And I don't know which. Okay, so this was... I wasn't able to get through here with these tools. Where am I going? For the long rest location. Long rest locations show up on maps, don't they? I thought they did. Let's just kind of have it moving. Like, I think we need to be going this way.
Kneel now, rise later.
This was that other... Lost. I don't know what's happening. Here we go. Oh gosh, now I gotta figure out where this was where we came in, right? Oh boy. Kneel now, rise later. I don't know what that means. Let's do some crafting. Healing potions are good. So that's the last one I can craft, and this one can't craft anything either. Because as much as I want to use my Mace of Acuteness, I just can't. I was thinking about this run earlier, and it occurred to me that if I had had the foresight to realize that I was going to want, at least even potentially, the Might of the Iron Legion feat. I was also talking with some people, and we kind of agreed that Hunter's Mark makes no sense on this build. But I am going to keep it on here because I've already built in such a way that the reasons it doesn't make sense have been invalidated. We're in an undead section, actually. This makes sense to do. The Hunter's Mark damage just isn't enough. We're so lacking damage! Oh! It's fine. Yeah, this is still right. And I am gonna start using my level 1 slots with False Life, I think. How do I inflict wounds? So the real question is, why not have inflict wounds? Looks good to me. Why do I distract myself like this? When am I gonna ever learn that I can't just, like, interrupt myself in the middle of talking about something? Man, but, like, the shield slots. The shield slots, though. I think we can reasonably expect Protect versus Evil and Good is going to be about as good as Blur for a large chunk of this dungeon. So I am going to do a second level cast of this. We're gonna
Thanks.
F5 that. And then head here, which is where we were. I really hope that's where we were. Yeah, I was discussing the build with some people on the Discord, and we kind of just talked about what parameters made sense for like a melee strength wizard, and it seems like there's no real reason to restrict yourself from spells like Magic Missile and Scorching Ray, in which case a Shock Arcane is just going to be better. And I find that convincing. Nonetheless. Right, the thing I wanted to say, the thought that I had just on my own, because I am good at think, is that, well, apparently not, because this is a thought about a mistake I made. If I had just had the foresight to realize that this character was going to want Might of the Iron Legion anyways, like, highly likely to at any rate, I could have, when I was setting up my starting gear for the fighter who's just going to be a wizard, I could have grabbed the, this is where we're going, right? Because this wasn't anything. I could have grabbed a greatsword. Because how good is a greatsword on a casting character who can't use shields? Like, I don't want to dual wield, because then I can't cast spells. So then it's like, I don't need to be cautious right now. So it's like, I clearly want a greatsword. Might of the Iron Legion lets me wield one, but I didn't take it because I wasn't sure I was going to get a greatsword. I could have had a greatsword if I'd like used one of the weapon slots for like weapons I ended up dropping from the fighter starting equipment. Not one living soul here. How can such a well-preserved palace be empty? Keep moving. I don't know what to make of... See, there's light sources, like, here. I'm not gonna backtrack at all. I think at this point, this is the only way I can be going. This is interesting. We like choke points with this lineup, so we're gonna go in the direction that gives us a choke point to retreat to. Not that that wasn't a choke point, but like not as good a one. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Didn't I say that I had no idea? Okay, well. This is not a door, it only looks like one. See, when I mouse over it, this is the X. And then we just wind up here where we were. Okay. So the design of this area serves to, like, be non-linear, but make sure that we see this crate here before progressing, because the button is necessary to progress. Gold, gold, gold. We've got a diamond, which are a useful spell component. Got useful, this stuff. Scroll of Cure Wounds for Claire. And more crafting, and a scroll of blindness. That's pretty cool. Can wizard cast blindness as a spellblade? Yeah, cool. We've got a scroll on our wizard character. I'm gonna put this one right here. Might as well exhaust that one first. Okay, that was a fun chest. Oh, crafting stuff we just grabbed. Already know how to do a potion of healing. Dungeon gives you a lot of scrolls of crafting, potion of healing, which is good. Like, now I've got a lot of healing potions on my relatively low healing options party. They're spread out okay. I can spread them out better if I need to. Okay, that opened this passage here. I feel compelled to F5. I don't know what pushing this does, but I see a thing I can push. I'm gonna push it. Yeah, I don't know what that did. Last week's results were promising, but that's not enough. I need more zombies, or even simply corpses. Only so can I hope to emulate Aunt Lazaria and follow in her glorious footsteps. Wonder what that's about. Now there are other characters involved in this whole thing. Crafting a scroll of Revivify, that's pretty cool. I've already got a scroll kit. Scrolls of Revivify are indeed valuable, but I don't think any of my characters can know the spell yet. And what do we got over here? A leather-bound book. Aiming to improve their health? It's a constitution guy. We're not going to do Detect Magic because we have a limited amount of time on False Life.
Damn.
It was weird being revealed like that. And now I can read it? Yeah, there we go. So, who wants more con? I'm so tempted to give it to Fighter. Is that wrong? Is it wrong to give it to Fighter? Wizard's also going to be in combat a reasonable amount of the time. He's, like, gone down the most. I think I give it to him. Then I can, like, hold on to this character for a while later and use him in other parties, then eventually, like, give him 22 Constitution. That seems fun. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I? After all, why shouldn't I keep it? That's 24 hours. Jesus Christ. I did not know that. For a second, I was like, "Oh, that's I'm going to lose my cast." Bam! Look at that 4 HP I just got. Worth it. Level 2 spell slots are useless. It's just for the False Life. Oh boy. I would have waited to the next long rest if I had known that, because I'm not immediately really benefiting from it. Those zombies, they wore some kind of livery. Do you think he used his servants as test subjects? Is that livery? I don't know what that word is. We're gonna take a second, chat. Unless one of you can tell me what that word means, I'm going to Google it. Special uniform worn by a servant or official. Yeoman of the guard wearing a royal red and gold livery. And it looks like livery. What's a yeoman? We're not falling down that hole. We're not falling down that hole. I know I've seen that word before. I just do not know what it means. I think it's like some kind of military rank or something from context. But if you asked me out of context, I don't think I would have been able to give you that. Oh my heck! Okay, well, this looks like a situation where potentially light could be helpful, but probably not. Nonetheless, no, I'm gonna open the fight by casting Protection versus Good and Evil on myself. Then, does Rogue need to do anything? No. Claire's gonna cast Bless on everyone but self, because she knows her worth. You know what you did. She didn't do anything. I don't know why I'm like this. And then I guess we're just gonna launch some fire at a zombie. Or one of the... Let's throw it at one of the big ones. If I was positioned better, I could do that one, but no. So for a second, we're gonna let the rest of the spells start so that they're resolved first. I don't think you need to do that, but why not? Yeah, see, they went, and they're still gonna get their turns. Combat starts, Wizard throws something at Ogre Zombie.
I really thought never mind.
I don't think I need to action surge. We're gonna, like, position up here to scout out a little bit of information here. So we see this zombie. It's good to know that that's there. And I think I want to be positioned, like, somewhere like here. So that I'm, like, dealing with the zombie as it comes up to me, but for now can be lobbing Firebolt to whomsoever this is. Fighter, on the other hand, is gonna come up here, attack the zombie with advantage. And let me tell y'all, I love whacking zombies with axes. There's something that's just so satisfying about specifically the interaction between, like, slashing with an axe and it being a zombie that you're slashing. I got a crit there, and that was nice. Extra satisfying. But the zombie's tougher than I anticipated, and this might be a really difficult fight. Let's find out. This might be, like, the fight where I have to go, okay, I've built his character so poorly that I need to, like, lower the difficulty. We are going to... No, the zombie moves after Claire, so we can hold off on that. I think that we want to just start using Claire's spell slots. So, Burning Hands is up to 3 tiles away. 1, 2... So I can't catch both of these in Burning Hands unless I go right up to the Ogre Zombie. I don't want to do that. So we'll keep an eye out for a good opportunity to use that spell. In the meantime, we're going to position ourselves to get, like, a big Channel Divinity off. Which I think means, like, something like be here. And then we'll do that. And we're ready for a big Channel Divinity and then bug out for the next round. Okay. Is he planning ahead? It ain't just a hat rack. I forgot I had Turn Undead on this character. Oh well. What I'm looking for is this. Put it like there. Hold the position like hereabouts. So I get a clear shot at unknown creature over here. Okay, 15's good enough. That's good to know. And we'll see how much damage that did. Okay, so that's not going to be too hard to first down. We're hoping to not have to strike her. We'll save the Evil Priest, because we know that Evil Priests like to cast Blur and be a complete nuisance. Do I want to risk Magic Missile being... Yeah. There would have been a shield cast if this could cast it. So we're just gonna go whole hog on this one. Didn't finish her off though, look at that. Let's be here. I think I slowed this zombie, right?
Perhaps if you tried to be loud instead.
No, I guess I didn't. Ah, that's a good hit. See, look how good Fighter is. Okay, so... Hits 3. We need to be able to see them, so we're gonna move up to, like, here. And we're just gonna pray that it works on enough of the characters that I, like, feel alright about fleeing. We're doing it! Yeah! Yeah! You know what? Let's stay here and just eat a couple disadvantage attacks. I like it. It's as good as dodging. Oh, that's some high impact stuff right there. They're all threatening Claire. I should not have given this zombie this high impact square to occupy. Why do I keep letting that happen? I knew the evil priest had that, too, from a previous encounter. What hubris? And breathing is a little bit more realistic than I would like.
Take that.
There's this, like, moment where, like, the breath catches for a second and it, like, really sounds like there's a person there. And it keeps throwing me. Note to self to avoid putting ogre zombies in my own dungeons just because I find them creepy. Like, it sounds like someone's about to say something is what it sounds like. Yeah, Claire's fine. Do we see how many rounds this is gonna be? Crap, it was only... I roll 1 on that, like, 1d4 every single frickin' time. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I think we're doing another magic... Ooh. They're bunched up for a Burning Hands. What's the best burning... If I stand here, I can hit 3 of them. Or, like, here... Yeah, I can hit, like, 3 of them. And also hit Claire. But Claire knows what she did. Let's try this. Wow. Okay, so I want to make sure that we're not hitting fighters, the only thing. Look at this, Burning Hands!
Nobody has your skills. Bravo.
See, Claire only took 6 damage. Everyone else is just like, oh my god. And then I want to hit her as well one more time. Save some actions from some other characters. So we're gonna use the action surge. Give me a big turn. I can't see this target. So I guess we might as well like run up for a shocking grasp or something. I can take it. Yeah! Get dead. And I've got a bonus action to second wind as well. And there's no reason not to. I can't overheal. That was exactly perfect, right? My, like, mostly ranged party is a lot more, like, up in the faces of the enemies than I anticipated. Evil Priest is not currently casting Blur, and I don't know how to feel about it. I think I'm pretty okay eating an opportunity attack from Ogre Zombie, because it's going to be a disadvantage. So the question is, do I, like, run around and try to clear out the backline zombies here? No, I think Fighter can kind of just, like, stand here and start dealing with this Ogre Zombie. You know, they're gonna start, like, retreating and, like, hope that aggro falls onto him. I've got bonus actions to spare. Is there anything else I can light up? No. It's free real estate. Okay. Claire has Burning Hands, too. So I can't hit all 3 of these characters. I can't hit... I guess we go for the backline zombies here. It's kind of funny that, like, Burning Hands past Claire here, and then Claire turns around like, well, yeah, well, what about this? I like that that's how it turned out. I think Claire's still pretty safe there. I continue to forget to move my characters out of range to, like, let that happen. So if I fail this fight, we're gonna try again just not doing that. So luckily that turn order works out really well. Works out really well that Claire's gonna be able to lay on hands a rogue, and Rogue's gonna be able to healing.
Courage.
Well, that's not good, actually. Okay, so we're gonna move over to like here, I guess, and then continue to attack the ogre zombie. We have this under control if I can get my characters back up. Sort of. I mean, I only have 5 HP on this character. Am I actually using an action to false life? I think I am. Yeah.
Thanks.
And then Claire is going to do a full-on lay on hands on Wizard here, who's going to have to spend her turn running over, eating 1 zombie attack, and... no, we need to keep less up. And Claire needs to hold the position. Okay, so threatening the evil priest seems to be doing me pretty good here. Yep, that's a shield. That's a shield. Easily that's a shield. Did not think about the fact that I was letting the zombie get up to threatening Claire. Claire is in trouble. If I lose her, I lose my casting of Bless, so I think we're gonna do a lot of, like, disengaging there. Gosh, that's a lot of tax opportunity, and Rogue is like, Rogue's doing fine. Am I wrong? Rogue's doing fine. This might be a fog cloud situation. How does fog cloud help me? I'm not sure. It's a lot of disadvantage. And then we can kind of like maneuver around and stuff. Might just want to disengage. Yeah, I think fog cloud to just kind of like slow this down while the other fights are happening makes a lot of sense. We'll try to position it. Yeah, perfect. So all of my characters are in it, and the ogre positioning isn't great for this. Although acid splash is a thing, so I can hold the front position with Wizard and just keep doing acid splash stuff. And then move Claire around to, like, this space here. Yeah, this seems good. It's not ideal, but it slows the fight down in a way that I needed to slow down. Yeah, see, that disadvantage is already coming in. I still think that I want to be killing the ogre zombies first. I might be wrong about that.
No quarter.
It's just evil priest is so hard to kill. And then this just has to be a disengage, I think. Well, I can burn 1 more hands. Or do I need to be like holding my spell slots up? Okay, so this zombie is at full health. This zombie is not. So if I burning hands, I'm probably hitting the zombies. But the current situation is that the zombies aren't incredibly threatening. So I think, yeah, we gotta hold out for the cure wounds if needed. And just take a disengage. And stand, like, here. Yeah, there's the blur. That kind of seals the map very well. Yeah, Rogue! Way to go! I believed in you! It's weird that turn on, I guess because of the fog cloud, this is the only one that's affected by turn undead right now. So I need to get to a position where I can see both of them. Is like my new goal. So if I'm here... Cannot see. Oh, this is that very position. Just a step too far. That's fine. So we'll do that next turn and just start taking pot shots at the ogre zombie here, and that's, yeah, we're for sure
You'll
striking
die like
this.
the rest.
No stun, but like extra damage, right? Oh yeah. Coming over here, that's fine.
Oh!
Waste its actions a bit. Oh no, I lost concentration on Fog Cloud. That's really bad. Okay, so I just gotta kind of hold here. And... zombies are now more of a priority, so we're gonna acid splash the two of them. Yeah, this one might be a wipe. So I can run over here and start dealing with the zombies without changing any threat range stuff, so we're gonna do that.
More coming your way.
I'm sorry, wizard. Like, it's a game of attrition, and we're just, it's so much more attrition. We're getting so much more than we're losing here. And we're desperate. Like, we gotta just hope that this is a success on wizard and, like, a failure on the others.
Friend.
So that was the worst possible outcome. Wizard wasn't really contributing a whole ton to this fight at this point, though.
No one behind.
Yeah, I think that we're wiping on this. Wow, with advantage and a +7 missing. I'm like, yeah, wizard definitely dies, and that's fine. We've got revivify scrolls. So that is not itself what loses us the fight. It's gonna be other stuff that does that. The fight is over if we lose Rogue, because Rogue's got like half our revivify scrolls.
Wait till the next
Okay.
one.
Why? Okay. And then I guess I want to be positioned here. Gonna keep fighting the ogre zombie, but now the evil priest has disadvantage on ranged stuff. I need to get over here, and I don't know why I've got cure wounds there. It's 2d4 plus 2, or what does cure wounds do? 1d8 plus 3. 2d4 plus 2, or 1d8 plus 3. So the cure wounds is actually the better one to do. Right? 8.5 versus 7? Yeah. 7.5 versus 7. Nonetheless. How... Okay. I'm confused about how that's possible, but I guess it happened.
You'll die like the rest.
Good. And honestly, Shield of Faith for spiritual weapon. Like, I need to stay conscious for spiritual weapon to do anything.
Won't let you die.
Alright. It was worth a try. We've still got healing potions on Claire, so we can just kind of like yo-yo that. Unless, of course, the ogre zombie does. Ooh! That's a crit! Okay. We're gonna be here where we're adjacent to both of them. Fight the one that's lower. The AI's done a good job of positioning so that I need to spread my damage. That's one thing I will definitely say for it, happily. We're going to heal other. We might make it through this fight. Mind you, we only have 9 turns to do it, and that might actually be what gets us. I guess I can cast Revivify in combat. So this time, now that I've got like 9 health, I am going to do this. Okay, now the AI is spreading the damage. Yeah, we're looking good. As long as Evil Priest is like out of spell slots, we're gonna be okay. I don't know if Evil Priest is out of spell slots, but that's the situation we're in. Crap. Are we just attacking with disadvantage here? I think I want to... Yeah, I'm not concentrating on anything. Eating the opportunity attack is fine. Okay. Just to, like, avoid disadvantage, and then we've got, like, a really good chance of killing the ogre zombie.
I am unbeatable.
Are you? Are you unbeatable? Rolling one on a d8 when there's, like, 2 health left on the ogre zombie? Is that what being unbeatable is? Keep missing those chill touches. What does more damage? My +1 dagger is 8.5 damage. My spiritual weapon, it should say somewhere in the game. Let me just quickly look up spiritual weapon. I'm not 100% sure which of my attacks is better. Sorry for not knowing offhand which one is better at all. 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Which is 2. Also has a lower chance to hit, but that doesn't matter as much. So 6.5 versus 6.5, so it's the same. Spiritual weapon just hits less.
Harder.
So my emulation of dual wielding is like 3rd edition dual wielding. Stop. And we're gonna swivel around here to be in less of a line. Does it make sense to stabilize instead of heal? I kind of think it does. We only got the 1 healing potion left. It's not really going to do anything. Forgot about that -1 to wisdom. That was a big mistake.
Shake it off.
That was a big ol' hit. And fighters chilled too. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to heal other on rogue. Evil priest needs to miss this, and does. And we've got a healing word on fighter. I'm really tempted to do a level 2 healing word, but I've been burned by making that mistake before. Okay, that went well.
Take that.
That'd be an even less of a line. Which fighter had better armor class. Crap. That was a really good hit. This hits a... Gosh, this is such a close fight.
Oh!
Stop! Oh, it's brutal. Okay, who am I upping? Fighter goes before Claire, so it kind of just has to be better. This is normal rogue activity, by the way. Which I'm gonna defend that statement I just made. Which might seem like a ridiculous thing to do, but consider. Dang, I wish I was there waiting. Get up adjacent to the evil priest here. Pose disadvantage. I've still got one spell slot on rogues, so I do think that I want to be like up here. Yeah.
I owe you one.
Okay. That blows. I think I gotta keep the pressure on this character, so we're gonna... Might be a mistake, but I think we just are forced into that corner.
No quarter
Did you
given.
lose concentration? No! Getting this concentration on Blur is like the most important thing. Stop. Oh god. Okay, but Blur ran out anyways. We can burn down the evil priest in 2 turns. That's no problem.
Ow!
Yes!
Kill.
Woo! It's our first use of Scrolls of Revivify. Lesson learned, don't position like that. That was awful. How ground loot groups is so mysterious to me. History of the Fallen, Murray's Tragedy, written by Anonymous. I wonder if there's like a thing that generates random book titles in the Dungeon Maker, if they like write all of these out. Necromancy, Theory and Practice by Maria Shale. It's also hard for me not to wonder, I guess I should be being cautious right now. It's hard for me not to wonder if there's like jokes in these that are going over my head. Do I have any... I still have a spell slot left for Goodberry. That's pretty sweet. Just poking around. No, I'm being silly. I gotta go back and long rest immediately. Where was it? There we go. Before we do that, we're gonna cast Goodberry to make this a cheaper long rest. I've been in this necropolis for days and days. slowly killing the undead, and just nobody has noticed. That's why we prep good berry.
I'll remember.
Gets me every time that, like, False Life triggers the someone else healing you voice line. Wow, 53 HP. It's the only thing that matters. As long as you have one character who has substantially more HP than is reasonable for a character their level, nothing can kill you. You don't need to do damage or have utility. None of these things are real. HP, that's a number I can look at and be like, look at that! Look at my chonky wizard. Okay. Looks like they left before dinner. We just rested for 24 hours and then they, like, hightailed it out of here. Because they didn't have time to finish dinner because we were here. Like, what? Okay. So is this a similar kind of thing? No, it's already, it's opened itself fully because I did that. Okay. So we'll open both of these and then just do like a loop-de-loop. Let's check, let's get rid of some of this fog of war first. It's a really large room. Might just be the huge room template. I should be paying better attention to the directions I come from and stuff. Oh, this is locked because yeah. I am working on a utility dungeon that just kind of has a lot of equipment in it, and then you can kind of go through it based on what level you're in. An honor system, because obviously you could use the dungeon maker to just cheat yourself a bunch of loot anyways, so I don't really care about policing you. For like each level, there's going to be like a pile of chests that will like represent a random loot for like, because you can have random chests in the dungeon maker, which is nice. I had a whole thing plotted out in my head for how I was going to randomize the chests using like oddly placed plates and everything, but you can just, I forgot they were random chests. You can just do that.
We have a hidden door.
Ooh, hidden door. Let's do that first. And it's just like for each level is going to contain an amount of loot that you would reasonably gain at that level. Let's see if we can loot this before fighting these ghosts. Maybe it has a magic item in it or something. Nope. A single magic bolt. Thanks. Well, this looks like a fight that we've won before. Let's, shit. I don't think we're getting the attack off on time because I, like, positioned really, really stupidly.
Get us all killed.
That's okay. So we're gonna start off with a magic missile because these things resist everything. And then just get up close and personal with this one. I don't see why not. I need to be using my magic dagger, so I'm going to be. I don't want to be positioned there. That gives the Avenger options. But I realized too late. This looks like it's worth a bless.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Yeah, but barely. Holy heck, did you see that? I don't think I need to use blur or anything like that. Gosh. I'm gonna do it again. Nice. No, this one's too damaged for it to be worth it. We're gonna try to strike the other one, probably. Because we can just take a short rest after the fight without any serious costs, probably. It's not gonna do anything.
Next time.
Forgot about that. Should have given a weapon to Claire. Like the quarterstaff or something. That's a good hit. Wow, that's a really good hit.
You suck.
Aw, why you being mean? There we go. It's fine, we've got the second wind for later. I guess if we're short resting, Channel Divinity makes sense. Yeah, you resist fire damage, I know. I have made a mistake. You kidding me? Let's ready and attack, because there's nothing else I can do. Sit here in shocking grasp, but I'm gonna use my... Yeah, I know. Well, I can move now. I might as well do that. Yay. This is blocked. Well, it's gonna come up and hit us, so I'll just ready an attack as well. Nice! Get wrecked! You immediately gotta roll for that? What is that supposed to work? I can't do anything. It's immune to cold damage. I'm just gonna loop around here. No, I actually want to be over... Shoot. I want to be over here in case I need to, like, lay on hands rogue or something. Yay, crits.
A fine stroke.
It's going a lot better than the first fight against these things went. The level I've gained since then is making a substantial difference.
Are you still with us?
Technically, I should be taking the dodge action. It's whatever.
Lucky? Perhaps.
Cool. That went pretty okay. Cautious bug is a little bit annoying, but only a little bit and only annoying. I don't know if you saw, but there's like a bug where when you select your party, sometimes you can't immediately make them cautious or stop them from being conscious, and I'm not sure what causes it. Avery?
clumsy idiot!
You're the one who was spotted. From the image, I think this is probably invisibility. Yep. And then this unidentified potion. Potion of speed, cool. So we learned to cast haste next level, so I might just use this in whatever the next fight is. Because then it'll fall off in usefulness. And haste's not really useful in my other characters. Necrotic resistance, cool. So that is a very useful item. Requires attunement, but we're just going to put it on now anyways. We're about to short rest, so I guess we can just right now. That was a good chest. See, this is what I'm talking about. You could have put, like, these are both good chests. You could have put one of those chests in that other area we were in. Seems weird. Short rest. Arcane recovery. We got our level 2 spell slot back. To attune to the necrotic resistance on fighter. I'll do 3 of them. I can do 3 of them. We'll do 2 for that. And with this lasting 10 minutes, I'm actually really tempted to just cast this right now. Like, it's a 1-level spell slot. We're pretty sure to meet some undead. We just quick saved. Like, I won't be heartbroken if this mistake is so bad I have to, like, go back to the spot or something. Which seems really unlikely. So that was not everything over here. There's still this. Okay. I think I saw this exit before. I should have known this was like an exit direction. Am I gonna get like a message telling me where I am? No. So we're gonna assume that that's like the way to progress. So we'll go there momentarily, but first let's finish exploring. Oh, this was like where we came in. So we are done exploring the level. Cool. I didn't see that other door that we opened earlier was like to the where we came in. It's nice, you know, opening stuff up like that to like make it easier to go back. Okay, and I think if I've kept track properly that this is going to be the last section now. Exciting stuff. I'm also going to point out that this makes good use of like changing the music on each level. I hope that people are paying attention to their music choices. You leave the refined mood of the Elven Palace and plunge into the dark. One more time. Cool, so for those who aren't counting, there's also this hint that this is going to be the last one. I was being cautious. There was like no warning to that. Okay, well this fight doesn't look too difficult. I don't know how strong this fanatic is. We're a little bit worried about the fanatic, so I am going to probably take out the acolyte first and then the other ones. Nonetheless. Kano is buff. Kano is buff. Ugh. Butchered the delivery on that joke. Where's the acolyte? Oh, that's way back there. Okay, so yeah, cult fanatic. What we're gonna do is we're gonna scout out if the cult fanatic has any magical abilities by putting 1 missile on the cult fanatic and then 2 onto the scout, and then if it gets shielded, it's not a huge deal. Okay, so probably doesn't have access to shield, and looks relatively hardy. So maybe hitting the Scout first is smart. While the two are together, I am going to action surge out a acid splash. Just make good use of it while I like have it useful, right? Acolyte comes into range, isn't going to do anything. Good first turn, Evil Priest. I was nowhere near you, but thank God you're blurred now. So there's this little choke point here, and we're going to be very, very careful not to simply form a line in it. Unfortunately, there's not really much I can do about that right now. I guess I can dash action here. Let's get as close here as I can. And that's my turn. Gosh, I think the wizard probably should have been right there, hey? No. These look human. Okay. I hope that doesn't happen every time I, like, move around here. Spiritual weapon. Attack the Acolyte, and I can keep these two, like, around back here. No. There. Good use of shield. Okay, yeah, okay. So this might be a... Okay, we're in range. Get hindered! That didn't really do much. They're still next to each other. I want to be using Acid Splash. At the same time, yeah, no, we gotta just take out the Acolyte while we can, right before its turn.
Again, harder.
And then we're going to take cover over here. Yeah, this fight's going pretty well. I'm trying to go here so there's like as much cover over here as possible. Cult Fanatic doesn't seem that dangerous. We are gonna go after the scout.
Take that.
Looks like someone was right to do that. And Evil Priest will save for last. Things are looking up. We've used like a few spell slots in this fight, but ultimately not like a huge amount of resources. So I think we'll be able to just like press on without any kind of rest. Oh no, no bonk! But I like when bonk. I'm actually gonna move up. Just to be ready to heal in case some crazy crit happens.
Just where it hurts most.
Out of vision of the Evil Priest.
Oh!
I am not smart. I was in my head these would like block that, but like of course they wouldn't. And now we're not blessed because of my foolish mistake. Rogue's gonna peek around the corner and be like, "What are you idiots doing?"
Come on.
Okay, spiritual weapon though. Fuck! No. I really should have had higher wisdom on this character. Claire is going to disengage. Keep spaced apart. 3/4 cover. So if I go... Come on. Yes! We had Acid Splash if there was too much cover.
Death reaches out for you.
Big crits! When will I learn? When? Goodness gracious, I keep doing it. Okay, well Claire's on her own because I can't look around the corner because of the position of the rest of the fight. Oh my god. Somehow this isn't covered, so that's nice.
No quarter given.
Might have to like do a dash next turn with like a healing word. That seems fine. I didn't reorder my healing potions, which was a mistake. I'm gonna do acid splash because there's still blur. And blur doesn't do anything against acid splash. It's +6 dexterity does.
Oh!
What am I thinking here? Is this... Nah, that previous plan makes a lot of sense. We're just gonna dash over here. I need to be like here to avoid being in a line. Probably move from there to there though when needed. Wizard's gonna get a chance to move so I can like get her out of the way of this lightning bolt. Dang. We want it to be like here, I think. This is in a line now, so that's crap. All this to like shoot at disadvantage. Well, it didn't say there was heavy cover or anything. Yet.
I thought you could fight!
Perfect. And then fighter's gonna be here, and now we can move in through the doorway. Just such an annoying stat block.
Damn!
Just such an annoying stat block. Yeah, there's the 3/4 cover. Just wasn't showing immediately. Want to me slowly moving in so that we can, like, kind of force her into position somehow. Because as is, we're just not hitting this character. Like, with how good the concentration checks are, Blurb is kind of just, hey, do whatever you want for... It was worth the attempt. I'm gonna put the magic missile pressure on, honestly. If there's no shield, then, like, that's 3 chances to disrupt the, concentration.
Damn.
What my takeaway from this should be is that Fighter needs to be casting Blur a lot more often than he is. I think he's cast it, like, once, and then I, like, instantly lost concentration on it for some reason.
Try again.
Ridiculous. Cannot wait to have the haste spell at next level. We do that attack first because of shield. Claire doesn't do anything anyways, so the shield didn't make a difference. And then we have a save or take damage on this character, so the shield also doesn't make a difference. Continuing to succeed this was it 60% chance to hold concentration? And also continue to miss every single shot. Please
You'll
stop.
die anyway.
Please stop. Exactly, you'll die anyway. Just rogue stuff. Bonk. What do you mean a 2+4 doesn't hit? I no longer care about the cover because the situation just is we're only hitting in the like 1 in 400 chance when I like get the double crit, you know? There it is!
Have them now.
No longer blurred. Thank frick. Pardon my language. We're not gonna get better than the 3/4 cover. There's no reason to move.
Wait till the next one.
Like, I just don't have an immediate answer to blur, and that just means I have to kind of sit here for these long fights when it happens. Which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Why are you like this? Stat
it
block,
off.
why are you like this? Oh, my can spin. How'd she win this? Oh, she's just sleeping in the... That was weird. Ah. Evil priest is dead. Got a scroll of revivify. I can say words. I can. Revivify. See? That proves it. We don't need further attempts. We don't need to ever hear me say it again, in fact. We've just proven that I am capable of saying that word. Arcane Circlet, cool. A second scroll of Revivify. Hey, it's like I didn't even lose that fight. Drop some treasure with minuscule weight. Why does double clicking not drop it? Why is this difficult? There. It's ridiculous that this is like the what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I guess we press on and see if there's a way to heal. Clarity used to lay on hands, eh? I should probably back off and do a good very long rest. It feels like cheating to take this many long rests, but like, I feel like the dungeon's designed with the understanding that I'm gonna do this. Should've used more resources in that fight. If I knew I was gonna long rest. It's just the evil mage, or the evil priest. The evil priest stat block is the only thing that's like slowing me down. I don't have dispel magic on a character. So like, I can't deal with evil priest. And like only one save or take damage. Well, two. So I can't deal with it. Where was that fire? It was over here abouts? Yeah. Why are only 3 of the characters moving there? Put fast travels in the dungeon maker so that you can do stuff like this. For real though, fast travel should be in the dungeon maker. It was such a good system, and then they were like, only main campaign. Giving people the ability to use this? No. I love the sound effect for that. Whoop. Yeah. Okay. Where are we going? I don't remember where the entrance was. Somewhere there. Hey, I clicked on it perfectly. Look at that. Okay, while they're walking over there, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. I'm back. We're doing it. We're so close. I can feel how close we are. It's probably not the best sign that I'm like really excited to finish all the way through this dungeon. I anticipate a lot of the... Anyways, I didn't end up looting this. I anticipate a lot of the user dungeons are going to be better than this. More of those scrolls that we all agreed you were there that I don't need to pronounce anymore. God, it's such an important item. I'm gonna have to say it so many more times in the other dungeons. I should do a quick check that all my characters have like a reasonable number of potions for who they are. This is maybe a bit heavy, but we'll see what the other ones look like. Yeah, you've got Healing Word. You don't really use your spell slots otherwise. You could use a couple more. Let's split off 2 of these. Yeah, this looks pretty good for the character who's going to be going down least and usually is going to be the one potioning. We can split off one of these for Rogue, who sometimes is going to need more high caliber heals. And that looks pretty good. So let's F5 this. So there's a scout here. Let's go back a little bit before we start doing all the pre-buffs. First of all, I forgot to false life earlier. I don't think I need to blur for this fight. It looks like it's just a scout, which is weird, but I assume that undead are going to come out of these sarcophagi. But we won't pre-buff for that, because it could just be a trick. Then... yeah, I'm not even gonna like buff or bless for it or anything. We're just gonna like come into this doorway here and start blasting. This has to be some kind of trick. This doesn't make any sense to just put a scout here.
How tiresome.
Wish fighter was faster. I don't want to watch him crawl across the ground like this. Why do you gotta move so slowly while they're in caution in combat?
Of course you've
They're
been
not
detected.
actually moving slower. Like, you cover the same amount of ground. It's just silly. When you're in combat, cautious shouldn't be a slower animation. There we go. Well, that didn't matter.
No.
So now these like sarcophagi are gonna open up and like my character's gonna fall into the abyss. And I'm gonna be like, oh, you can do that, that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna throw my computer into the ocean.
You'll get us all killed.
I don't want to move so that there's no cover, so I'm just gonna do this. Real tempted to just cast magic missile here, but like, there you go. Saved a spell slot. That was the encounter. What on earth? Okay, well let's see what this is. Okay. Very brightly lit little chamber here. This feels like it's going to the same place this is, but like, with the hole here and everything is going to be like more strategic or something. That's what I would do anyway. Cure Wounds goes to Claire. Although apparently those aren't good scrolls. Belt component pouch. And an iron key. Interesting. Where's my experience like? We're close to level 5. Okay, didn't see anything back here. Should be able to like do this safely so we don't have to wait for our teammates to come through. In fact, we should be able to do this. Okay, let's assess. How hard does this fight look? It's a bunch of undead, so I think we're gonna start off by casting Protect versus Good and Evil on Fighter. What are you carrying that's bogging you down? The component pouch really did it? Jeez. Well, I don't need all these arcane focuses. I guess I can... I'll wear it. You never know if I'm going to find a magic item. And bless. And Firebolt the zombie. Okay, there's a bunch of them over here. Why is it an evil priest fight? Why did it have to be an evil priest fight? What did I do? What did I do wrong? This is my lot in life, to just fight evil priest after evil priest.
Oops. Ah.
As a result of the decisions I've made, and I am ready to live with it. I'm not ready to live with it. I hate it. Nice. So I think we're gonna try to take out this zombie while Fighter runs up here and distracts all the other stuff.
Clumsy idiot.
Yeah, that seems right. And then Fighter's gonna be positioned well for the evil priest while the others are like trying to make it through this narrow corridor. Yeah.
Even the dead could
Crap.
hear you.
Oh, well then I'll just let the zombie be one that got through. So we're gonna want to have a range. What's the range? 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just need to move up one. Well, that's not good. Now the ogre zombie is going to be able to gap close.
Ah! More coming your way.
Forgot to do this the first turn I had her. Oh well. Not yet. Move over here, make the ogre zombie a little bit further. You love to see the early blur. I hate blur, but she's gonna cast it. It's better that it's early that it happens. You can do that? Okay, well let's start dealing with the situation we find ourselves in. Not great. Love me some shield. That's why I keep missing attacks of opportunity with Fighter. I'm completely not thinking about the fact that shield uses a reaction. Okay, so we're going to, I can't, there's literally no way to move past this. It sucks. I can hit all three of them without hitting. Look at that.
Once more we prevail.
See, paladins are good support casters. I'm joking, by the way, in case that's not 100% clear. I probably want to just go, like, all out in this fight, right? Like, I'm almost certainly getting to level 5 after. Get bonked! We need to get rid of this ogre zombie ASAP.
You'll die like
That
the
might have been a
rest.
consideration to strike there. Fighter's like really well equipped to hold this line. This is like the one thing this build is good
You've
for.
endured worse.
This character isn't going to die. Like, now that we're level 4, we've got all this stuff online. We're up against zombies, so protection works. Like, that character isn't going to die. In what universe are these too far? They're touching. Good stuff. Gotta do something useful. Actually, Burning Hands would have been a lot better. It definitely kills the zombie. So we're gonna progress here. Because we can. Get locked. Nah, this zombie's under control. Cool, so my shield stopped 2 attacks. That's worth it. Losing out on the positioning from that from that ogre zombie is whatever. Okay, these two, nope. Can I, if I like aim up? 3D. You love to see it. For those watching at home who don't know what just happened, if you hold shift, you can like move up and down on the planes. Even like the flat dungeon maker maps have like a higher plane and are gonna let you do that. Doesn't quite kill the zombie, but the zombie is still on fire. I think I just let it burn out. Sure. We're happy with that decision.
That was a lucky hit.
That's on me. Oh wait, no. I don't want to be in a line. It has disadvantage against me.
Wait till the next one.
And then let's just be here, ready to... Perfect.
Oh!
Thought I wouldn't be able to get hit by that because of the pillar blocking sight. What hubris. Gosh, we're so close. And Claire wants to kind of stay where... Do this and then like just go around the corner here. There we go. Now we're positioned in such a way that... Ooh.
No quarter gets...
Yeah! Oh, that feels good. I thought that the pillar just had a problem with it, but the lightning can go through... Okay. Sure. Claire goes before Rogue. So Rogue can't just, like, healing word Claire, but Claire's turns are crap, so... I was so pleased about, like, getting rid of Blur.
You suck.
Okay. Yeah! You'll be fine. We've almost got the evil priest. Burning her down just makes the most sense right now.
Keep them coming.
See? Is Claire stable? Claire appears to be stable. That didn't level us up? Right, I missed the 12 experience earlier I was supposed to get. We're gonna be right back after these silences. Make sure I mute here. Okay. Biddy, hold me. Biddy. I'm 12 experience away. I have to do another fight now, because there's no way I'm going back to long rest. Oh, Biddy. Biddy! You're right, Biddy. I'll just go take a couple minutes. I'll be fine. What a good cat you are. There, microphone. Okay, I don't know why the microphone was. I hit on the mute unmute button. That was weird. I was muted before though, right? I was muted before though, right? Okay, looks like none of this loot is useful. Just a bunch of arrows. Yeah. Okay. Gosh. Shoot, Prayer of Healing uses my last second level spell slot, so not that. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we can short rest. It's not safe here, though. It's gotta be safe here, there's fire. Just gotta find, like, one more scout, right? There's gonna be some other scout hanging out by themselves, and it's gonna get us the experience we need to, level up to level 5. It's just, what gets me is that, the jump from 4 to 5 is just so notoriously big in power level. Do I want to check out what I missed here? I think I do. Nah, it's probably not important. Plundering tombs to experiment with the animation of corpses? Not good. Plundering tombs to make experiments with the corpses? Not good. Why did only he go up? More scrolls. More supplies. It looks like they're being pretty intentional about putting a lot of supplies for healing potions in addition to all of the ingredients, or the crafting scripts. The how to make a things. You know what I'm talking about. Can I close this? Just no. Just look. See this? No. No. It's not happening. Dang, I thought that was a spider. A, like, solitary spider here would just be fantastic. May I please have one experience point? There was just a fire, like, right back there. What is this? I think I already know how to craft basic poison. Let's find out. Yeah. But a crumb of experience. Oops. I I'm realizing when I short rested, I forgot to use any hit dice. It's sparkling, but I can't click on it. Okay, so this is somewhere we've already been. This is the same room we just closed off, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Guess that's where we're going. Quick save right now. Never mind. No, I'm not. What a fool I am! Trying to save now? Like, would it kill you to have a couple encounters where there's not, like, a evil priest? I'm gonna quick save and see if this is a very tough encounter. The cult fanatics. It's fine. I'm not gonna have bless is, like, the sucky thing. I'll have channel divinity, so there's that. Just get the licks in while we can. Necromancer. So we got the surprise round, and then Wizard and Rogue both are gonna get turns beforehand. So let's actually just, like, do as much damage to her as possible. We might be able to kill her before she gets the blower up. That would be sweet.
More caution next time.
It'd be nice if I could, like, click on tiles on the bottom of the screen. It's a little weird that that doesn't really work. We're good. I am still gonna spread out as much as I can.
Clumsy.
Oh! No qualms about this. No qualms at all about doing this. You're gonna look at me and be like, hey, come on, you're gonna, like, try to take an easy fight when there's, like, without taking a long rest, and then as soon as it turns out to be a hard fight, you're not gonna do it? But, like, look. I shouldn't be 12 experience away from level 5 right now. That's, like, ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna ask the people making dungeons to sit down with a calculator and make sure that this situation never ever comes about. No, that's not what I'm asking for. But, like, I feel justified that I feel like I can reasonably be indignant about the fact that I am 12 experience from level 5. No, I said to... Y'all saw that I clicked on it and, like, said to disarm it, right? We should get experience for disarming traps. Like, just some nominal amount that doesn't actually matter. Something small, like 12. would be pretty cool. I know you don't in tabletop either, it's just kind of a thought. I probably should have left that up and then, if there was... I can see that this is back where I came. What am I doing? I really didn't miss any, hey? I'm gonna have to take that ogre fight. Encounter with 2 evil priests can't hurt you. It's not real. Encounter with 2 evil priests. Oh, is this locked? Okay. So let's go long rest. I don't know why I like am so opposed to long resting. It's right here. It just means I have to click Goodberry. Like, the amount of effort I'm going to avoid this long rest, so much more than the amount of effort it takes to long rest. I think that fight might be the final fight, by the way. Is why I'm taking this optional fight that takes us up to level 5. Like, I think it expects us to be level 5, and I want to be level 5 for a fight that expects us to be level 5, you know? Okay. Yeah, whatever. And then... Like, we're just doing a quick checkup to make sure that I don't have silly spells. Yeah. Like, hold person on that necromancer looks like it might be a good idea. Or, and this is, you know, follow me here, having hold person against a target that's blurred might be something that's kind of, I don't know, might do something. Idiot not having that prepared so far. How many times have I complained about it and I just... That thing I just did was all I had to do. Yeah, out of these, heroism looks like it's probably the one to have prepared. And I only have the one item, right? Yeah, and that makes sense on fighter. You know what would be cool is if there were a tag for final fights, and not everyone had to survive them. I think that'd be cool. Like, just as an option in the Dungeon Maker. Like, we don't have, like, some scene after of what happens, so... Is this within 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we just cast this, like... We get spotted? Why was there no surprise round? It's that evil priest. See how I wasted those magic missiles? Crap, I need to be, like, pretty far from them to make sure that this lightning doesn't do too much damage. Even though it is going to. We're gonna open with Channel Divinity. They don't... There we go. Okay, I blinded an ogre zombie. Good stuff. I hate playing a dwarf. Why? Why? Why is fighter here and rogue here? This door wasn't locked. Why would they be out of formation? Why?
Damn.
This game can be so frustrating sometimes. Just like those small things like that. Like that's kind of just D&D, but just have cover. Can we like position so that that's not the case? This looks like a clear shot. Oh well. Fail your con save. Fail your con. It's a bug. There's no way that's not a bug. You're not gonna look and tell me that that's intentional. I could have been doing that the whole time, hey? What's the range? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This doesn't look like I'm getting lightninged with anyone. Except for here, so yeah, I want to avoid that. We're just gonna... Crap, how do I position now? Because this, anywhere in this arc, shoot, Claire is in a terrible position. I just gotta be, like, here so that... Yeah. There we go, that's how you do things. Good channel divinity. I'm so desperate to kill this evil priest in time. What's... okay. What? Prone should be advantage. There we go. Spooked me for a second.
Take that!
Okay, and then we want to be away from where there's a clear lightning. This should definitely be advantage. That's ridiculous. Cool. It was. Okay. How on earth am I stealthed right now? That's weird. It feels like it shouldn't work. Okay, so I think we're gonna keep cantripping the ogre zombie until the ogre zombie's down. And I'm gonna save Hideous Laughter for the evil priest, and then that'll be how we deal with the evil priest. Let's be... okay, so let's... the trajectory from here, so we want to be like here. And now there's no good lightnings. really have anything better to do than this. I guess Burning
Must do
Hands
better.
is fine on one target for what this encounter is. And just being like a pile of hit points. That's all Clear can really do right now. The Cleric Support Caster was probably a poor choice. I should have done like a rogue semi-support or something. Something that's like remotely viable. Or just, I should give the Paladin, honestly, I'm just gonna give the Paladin like a longsword or something. There's no reason the Paladin. I dropped that Maul a good ways off. That would have been good.
Wait till the next one.
Like, I think it's good enough that the focus of the character isn't... Or no, but she has that terrible strength, doesn't she? So it needs to be like a short sword or something, which I think I have. I've got like a scimitar. I was gonna hit the chandelier. I can still hit the chandelier. Oh shoot, I hit player 2. Wow, that was really bad. I should have checked first if that was gonna do that. That was like really bad. I think Claire might as well do a punch.
Take that!
It's not... Let's start doing this. The ogre zombie's almost done. It's not worth getting out of position. Ooh, we forced a shield. That's pretty good.
Oh.
Bonk! Switch to melee. Yeah. Cannot see you. I think this is probably fine. Wizard gets a move, so... Yeah, there's a way to make this lightning. Claire also gets a move, so we're just gonna like do this. 1, 2, 3. I don't think this makes the difference as to whether, because it depends on how they count the diagonals, and so then being diagonally different isn't gonna make a difference. I'm still not 100% clear on how diagonals get counted.
More caution next time.
No longer blurred! Ha ha!
Next time, I swear.
Get wrecked! It's as soon as you get the blur off of the evil priest, you're just good. Or if you can kill them before they get to blur. I'm really happy with how I approached this fight. Like, I had a plan. I completely executed it correctly. Yeah, no, I think it's right to still do the hideous laughter. Look, I actually cast it.
That's battle.
That's battle! What does that mean? I'm pleased as punch. We just beat 2 evil priests. And now we get our level up. Oh, wait, before I do that, Good berry. I should have... I think there were a few potions I could craft there. I don't think it'll make the difference, but... Still being suboptimal there. Okay, level up. Who levels up first? We'll do the two who don't pick spells. Yeah! Level 2 spell slots. And they are not... Oh, well, I can use magic weapon on... like, the axe that fighter has. Seems better than heroism. Yeah. And, like, Scorching Ray, too, is gonna really help. Actually, I think more likely I'm gonna end up using Scorching Ray with my second level spell slots. Access to Scorching Ray is... Like, honestly, the fire magic stuff in this, like, magic-focused build is bigger than the Channel Divinity I was leaning into it for. Rogue is now a level 5 cleric. Tickles me every time. And... Spells prepared. Do we have access to, like, haste? We do! Let's go! Double haste, baby! The two characters with haste are gonna, like, haste themselves. Okay, so inflict wounds is for nerds. We might as well have the Spirit Guardians. I could see a universe where Mass Healing Word is gonna be useful, but... Nah, because, like, what am I doing Spirit Guardians instead of haste, like, realistically? And then... Yeah. Haste! And a fireball. Wow. Like, do you guys see what a big deal this level makes? It doesn't make a big deal. That's not how words work. 52 health. Love being a dwarven wizard. Okay. Now. Haste. It's kind of boring, but I think haste and counterspell kind of has to be what it is. Wish I had room to, like, grab Magic Missile. I should, like, replace the Hunter's Mark with Magic Missile or something. Finding a scroll of Magic Missile would have been really sweet in this run. I found pretty few scrolls, though. But yeah, that looks good. And which ones are we gonna prepare? Knock can... I don't care. Why are we still preparing Expeditious Retreat? That doesn't... Goodberry, I don't feel the need to have anymore. Because we've got so many rations we can just backtrack and pick up if we really need to. I strongly doubt we're going to actually use Misty Step, but it feels like out of these, the one I'm most likely to use. Like, if I fall back to only having first level... Like, if I run completely out of my, like, Blur and Haste slots, maybe I want Hunter's Mark, but probably I want Protect versus Evil and Good, right? I don't know, maybe there's, like, humans left. This might be a mistake, but we'll see. I think I'm still casting False Life at level 2, because I definitely need my one slot for haste, and I think holding up Counterspell is good. Like, we need to, like, keep in mind that... Yeah. Do we get spells at level 5? We don't learn even one spell at level 5? Like, I know that we're, like, a 1/3 caster or whatever, and we don't get second level spells for, like, a ways yet still. But don't we, like, learn spells every level? Anyways. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this one fight, and that's probably gonna have to be the end of the stream. Quick save before doing this. Quick save after doing this. And where was that fight? See if I can figure out. So this is where we came in. We're going the wrong way then. Yeah, we need to be over here. doors and immediately be cautious. Holy crap. Why is these I'm gonna close the doors, and then I'm gonna do all my pre-buffing and stuff, and then we're gonna go for it. Why did my hair go when I did that? Okay! One more quick save. I don't know why this time. How long's haste? Okay, so we'll do that one like last. Yeah, and I guess this haste here too. I want to make sure I've got my arrows well stocked. For some reason. Why didn't that do anything? I'm like losing turns on my... Why is that not starting a fight? Start with an attack. Now with haste and the surprise round and everything, I don't think we actually do a strike here. Like, look at all this damage we get in. Haste is a good spell.
Clumsy idiot!
Yeah! Yeah! And then I want to use my second attack this round. Necromancer's probably relatively squishy for like a boss-esque character. So let's start burning the Necromancer. Without Blur, I don't actually want to be taking hits on fire too much. There's another evil priest, we can kind of just ignore that one other than the lightning nonsense. Why are you getting up there? Why was the evil priest not surprised? Feels like a mistake. So what we're gonna do is Hideous Laughter no, too early for, wait, how long is Hideous Laughter? It's saved each turn, so... Let's find out if Necromancer has shield slots. And start burning the shield slots of the evil priests. might as well burn that early. Somehow I'm still hidden after that. Whoa!
That wasn't smart.
That was a crit! If you've ever, like, looked and wondered, people always talk about crits. What are they, though? That's what it was. Heck yeah. I can't see the necromancer from here? Okay. So I need to stay, I want to stay hidden, so what we're gonna do is shoot at the cult fanatic. Guess I might as well do this. Nice. Okay, that almost takes out the cult bag. Like, this fight is so different between if you're level 4 and level 5, right? Like, can you folks already tell? That
You're still standing.
Holy crap. So let's... Okay. Scorching Ray the 2 fanatics. I've got 3 of them. I think I probably need 2 of them for this cult fanatic then. Yeah!
Perhaps if you
That's
tried to be
battle!
loud instead.
Vampiric touch. I was completely right not to counter that. Interesting. 2 can play at that game. I don't know why we're doing it, but 2 can still do it. Oh no.
Try again.
Yeah! What did this do? Oh, interesting. Huh. Cool, breaking concentration on that was actually kind of big. Chill touch all you want. I don't know why that ogre zombie didn't act, but I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. This looks like a burning hand situation to me. I might have been wrong. It's kind of cinematic though, them like fighting on top of the sarcophagus like this. I don't hate it.
More coming your way.
I could strike the cult fanatic, that might save Wizard. I think I'm probably supposed to do that. Dang, they succeeded. A lot of damage though. Cult fanatic probably downs Wizard here. Nope, misses. Second level spell slot with this character. We're gonna do it like this and try to just like remove 2 units from the field. But we hit one of them. Chill touch. You can see the spell sometimes here. Yeah, every time at this point, the number of spell slots I have. Absolutely. Okay. That was fine. You can see, like, the... Wits has identified the spell. Like, the wizard gets, like, a free Arcana check every time. Which is... There's not, like... Oh, come on. Yeah! You lose. I don't think there's anything, like, written about how that's supposed to work. I can go anywhere I want next turn, so I don't think I want to really go anywhere. I maybe want to be here so that I get attacks of opportunity on the Evil Priest. Man, Fighter's reaction is, like, premium, hey? You should... I feel like this fight wasn't play-tested. Or there's just a weird bug that's only occurring for me for some reason. This might be like some mod of mine is causing this behavior. I can't imagine which would be, but like I'll go over them later and maybe like send in a really wish diagonal counted. Send in the information to whomever.
Just bad luck.
Okay, whatever. I don't think I can hit anyone else, so I think we just, like, use that while we can.
I win again!
Like, there's some kind of vision thing where, like, the ogre either can't move because there's something blocking, or can't see us because there's something blocking. Which is, either way, super weird. If we could get them under the chandeliers, that would be pretty sweet. Okay.
Shake it off!
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna repeatedly try to hit the Evil Priest. It might remove Blur to hit here, so I think I do actually want to counter this. And then we've got a whole round. Which Evil Priest is this? It's the priest that goes right after, so this doesn't actually make a lot of sense. I saw the 20 and got excited for a second because I forgot how this game works. It does feel a little bit bad that I'm like, oh cool, nat 20 on the roll. That's sweet. Yes! I'm going to check my phone in a second. Acidified. That's too bad. Didn't think about that. Okay. Man, Blur keeps up through that, hey? I want the higher hit chance. Unblurred!
Yeah! Perfect!
Worth it then. I was supposed to heal. This is dangerous. No, I didn't use fight. I didn't use counterspell, so I can for one turn be in a bad position. It's fine. Yeah. And it's gonna. Why didn't I get the counterspell? Am I wrong? What reaction did I use? Oh well, we're still gonna win this fight. No one went down for that? Yeah, that gets the ogre zombie in the fight. That's fine.
Oh!
I'm not trying to, like, abuse what's up with the ogre zombie. So... guess I go, like, here. This wizard. Hey, I can hit both of them at once. Okay, succeeded the concentration. Well played. Should I be trying to kill the ogre zombie? Yeah, probably.
You have them now.
I do, don't I? I wonder if this is, like, supposed to be the final boss. I don't want to, like, move downward for no real reason. Let's move up. Sky Hammer! For no real reason, just... Okay. So another Burning Hands looks like it's probably pretty good. Okay, cool, we got rid of Blurred. Now we can focus on Evil Priest. Oh shoot, I don't know what Evil Priest is casting. This is like our last good chance to counter a spell, though. So I'll never find out if that was a good play or not, but... I think it was still worth doing.
Come on.
I'm starting to get the hang of these Evil Priests. I was not approaching the fights super well before. They are still really annoying fights, but it's annoying me a lot less now. The Sky Hammer descends! Why are you like this?
No quarter given.
Yeah! One more good hit like that. Yeah! Ending it on a crit! Oh, you love to see it. Do a quick peek around here. Okay. Oh, now our characters are all lethargic because the haste ran out. I always forget that that's part of the spell. You're like really on the clock. A diamond. Yeah, this looks like beat the dungeon kind of loot. Regular leather. Release symbol. Okay. That looks like beat the dungeon kind of loot. Just in case, let's caution here. And quick save. If there's like a fight behind you, then we're calling it. I like my odds. I like these odds. I'll be so happy to leave that creepy place behind. I think we did it, friendos! Oh, we totally did it, didn't we? Yeah, because better decks, so we want the Scimitar. Not by much, though. It still kind of makes sense to... I sincerely hope the Grimhold, the Necromancer, won't come back to haunt us. Did we find out his name was Grimhold? I don't remember that part. Shoot, I forgot to use my giant strength potion. Ah, that fight would have been like way more hilarious. Oh well, I've got it for the next time I use these characters, I guess. Scroll of Shield is a useless item. You can't use scrolls as a reaction in this game. But, you know, sometimes you forgot to learn shield on your caster for this many levels. Alright, let's get out of here. Praise be Marek, but I could really use a drink. Cheers to that! That was fun. That was fun. Don't tell me it's like faking me out, right? This is just go back to the start. After defeating the Necromancer, you head back to Copperon to report to the Synod. Happy to have succeeded, and more than ready for a fresh drink. Okay, well we gotta... I don't like the look of this. Is this just like trying to do good housekeeping that like when I update the character stuff, like I can level before that happens, and B, in case I did happen to get to level 6 there, which the module claims is possible, but doesn't seem plausible to me. What's... Oh, I was way down because I was hindered. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just like a rest room. That's not the best. Yeah, you have reached the end of this adventure. Thank you very much for playing. This exit will take you back to the Dungeon Maker screen. Okay, I would put that like a little bit ahead. Oh, well, it is a little bit ahead. Okay. Cool. Honestly, I'd put that like here. Fake me out like that by mistake. That was great. I had a lot of fun. Wow, Rogue had by far the highest accuracy. Fighter did a lot of critical hits, though. I wonder why that is. Must have been, like, having advantage more often, but I don't know why that would be the case. Also a lot more crit failures, also had disadvantage a lot more, probably. Rogue was our DPS ruler. That kind of makes sense. Like, Cleric with a bow is gonna do better than... Like, Cleric with a bow is honestly... like, the most realistic character out of all of these. Like, I was kind of trolling not casting a lot of spells with this character. Being a dexterity cleric and having a bow is perfectly legitimate way to just play the class straight. Slain enemies! Wow, why didn't my spellcasters do better? I'm never playing these characters again. Claire restored a lot of health, though. There's at least that. Look, my melee character used the most spells. Does knockouts mean, like, incapacitated, or, like, any... I have to have killed more creatures than this. Weird. And they all got 7950. Yeah. So we'll update all these files. I'm just gonna delete these ones anyways, but... that was fun. So... I've got a minute, whatever. I'm excited about this one last thing. So I want to see Bodiless Bill's Bazaar. We're gonna play Bodiless Bill's Bazaar with the characters we just... why is this level... okay, there we go. It's just not showing up right here, but the character's right. Biddy knows that it's her supper time, so I'm not going to be able to do this for very long. Rogue, Marshlight, the only one with like a real last name, and Wizard. So my understanding of what this dungeon is that it's kind of like supposed to be a rest stop between dungeons, where you like drop all of your like loot that you're supposed to bring with you to sell, and then you like you interact a bit with like though all the regulars have slipped. Ah, crap, I missed the joke. Yeah, so there's an exit like right here. It's not like a dungeon crawl, They do say taverns make for long days, but it's time we were on our way. That's cute. So it's a tavern, and there's like... Is that lamb I can smell roasting? Your tankard's chinking, but nary a voice. Come, my friends, trade with old Bill. But trade fair, mind you. So Bodiless Bill has a ton of gold, and I'm not going to take his gold. The idea is that I guess you take gold from Bill. Oh, okay, so here's, yeah. My understanding of how this is supposed to work. Bill has like a whole bunch of gold. So let's say I grab 100 gold. Let's sell the engraved bone dice, the velvet mask. Ooh. Can I like... Yeah, so that opens up more space. So let's just like drop a bunch of this like loot into Bill's... The keys didn't end up doing anything, hey? So all the stuff I would normally sell, we're going to drop into Bill's inventory. I forgot to switch this over. Oh my god! Hang on. So there's this, okay? He looks like he plays football. I am ready to fight. I am ready to score field goals. That's hilarious. A breastplate's a straight upgrade, though, because there's no disadvantage on stealth. Which I'm not sure exactly what that does. Is that... Like, this character's not going to be in stealth much, so it probably doesn't matter. It's growing on me. The more I look at it, the, like, big-ass shoulders, I'm liking it. I'm liking this. So we're gonna drop this. The javelins aren't useful. Yeah. And the, like, the brooches and everything. So we've just, like, given up a whole bunch of, items. No, hold on to that. So that's, we'll take, like, let's say 10% of the value of all of these, because that's how that tends to go. So, like, 35, 106, 141, 191, 193, 228, and if I get this wrong, don't tell me, I don't really care that much. 228, 299, 349, 384, 434, 437, 472, 475, 520, 510, 581, 616, plus 70. 6, so we'll take 67 gold. We'll round it up to the 100, I guess. We got about 100 gold worth of stuff we dropped off. Now we got another 100 gold. And then, like, we'll do that for, like, all of our characters. But, like, I don't think I'm carrying a whole lot on the other ones, though. Like 140. It's 14 gold. It'd be cool if you could split piles of gold. That's not a problem with this dungeon. That's a developer thing. But like we were still rounding up to 100, so we'll say that we got 100 gold for that. And now let's see what's in the chests. And then I think the idea is like this is like Bodiless Bill's inventory. Like what's for sale? Ammunition. I don't think I need that. There's a nice long rest in case you needed that. And then, okay. So utility items. This is stuff that's like worth being able to pick up. Do you see what I see? We've got thieves' tools! Now, if I could only drop the gold is the thing. They need to, like, at least, like, just... If someone can let the devs know that this is a thing that's in the game that people are interested in actually doing, honestly. Oh, cute. There's, like, a room. The ability to just drop gold. Or split gold or something like that. Just as a stopgap to be able to pay for things would be sweet. Okay. I kind of expected Bodiless Bill to have... Ooh, what's this? Oh. Is that intentionally like that? Can't get there. Okay. So, respect points. There's some secrets in Bodiless Bill's Bazaar. Let's check it out. I've still got a minute. First of all, this is already 10 out of 10. Like, a utility / flavor dungeon I'm gonna be, like, pretty lenient on. And this ticks all my boxes. It's thematic, you know, that it has, like, character. Like, Bodiless Bill is not what I would have thought of for a tavern keeper. There's, like, these notes about, like, there seem to be these ghost patrons that, like, there aren't any voices, but we still hear the tankards and everything. And, like, it talks about Bodiless Bill, like, you know, out of necessity, but being this, like, honest and trusting character. Ooh. Aha!
A trap.
Ooh. That's okay. I'm resistant to necrotic damage. Need thieves' tools. I can't get my thief character over here though. Is it gonna stop me from doing this? Yeah. So let's walk closer and see if the proximity is enough. Like, it just, yeah, there's a lot to love about it. A way to, like, get rid of all of your crap and grab gold for it is great. That's, like, a utility that's worth having. A place to just, like, do a rest is great. That's worth having. Where you can do that with the rations here, that's well thought out. That's also something that I probably... if I thought about it enough, I might not have forgotten about it. But, like, that's something that one could reasonably forget about. And it's worth pointing out that it wasn't forgotten. There we go. Fighter's got these tools now. Let's, I really want to see what's in this. Apologies to the person who made this if this isn't in the spirit of it, but I'm gonna save scum it a bit. Okay. It's a handy haversack. That's cool. So there's like a reasonable magic item hidden away here for observant people who notice you can, like, Misty Step over here while also being able to pick the lock. That's cool. You get bonus points for that, honestly. That's pretty sweet. The one thing is that I would like some chests that had, like, some more serious magic items. Like, if we're what I would love to see is to just add, like, another Bodiless Bill over here who has, like, a couple chests full of, like, magic items and magic weapons and stuff like that. Just so that, like, now that I've offloaded myself and picked up some gold, I can trade that gold for magic items and stuff. And like I said, when I was talking about the thing I was thinking about building, I don't mind just, like, putting chests full of really valuable stuff in utility dungeons. Because, like, the player knows that, like, they didn't earn that if they just take everything in it. Like, the player... Any reasonable person is going to realize, like, as soon as they see that I've built this utility dungeon, it'll clue in, I could do the same thing. I could just build a dungeon, put whatever loot I want in it, and then just, like, load into it with my character and get free loot. You know? That is an exploit that's already in the game. So it is zero concern to me to put a chest full of a ton of items and just, like, a text blob that says, hey, don't take all of these, just take what you could afford reasonably. Like, you know, that's adding a utility that's currently missing in the Dungeon Maker natively. I think I am going to build 2 separate dungeons now. I'm going to try to, like, speed through just to get it out there so that it's a tool people can use. Like, a chest that just has every single item in it, which is going to be a pain to make. But I'll put that on the workshop so that people can equip their characters however they see fit. It's just going to be a tiny room with a chest in it. And like the description, like I'll have a character text thing that says, like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I want to be, like, take only what you're okay with taking unearned, maybe I'll say. Or, like, take only what you feel you've earned, however much that is. If you feel that you've earned every single magic item in the game, I'm not going to disagree with you. I don't know what you've been through. I don't have a standard for what that earning looks like. I don't necessarily agree with, like, what's in the DMG about it. Like, sure, take everything. If that's how you're gonna have the most fun, then I want to give you that. And then the idea is just, like, other people can sort through all the items, and, like, if they want to say, well, a belt of like, fire giant strength is something that I shouldn't have access to on a level 2 character, even though, like, I have a bunch of gold for X reason, like, make those decisions yourself. I'm ranting, but that's what I was kind of hoping something like that might be a part of this. I'm not going to criticize this for not being something that is other than what its intent was. For what this is supposed to be, you hit it out of the park. This is exactly what I want to see. I love that people are doing stuff like this. Easy 10 out of 10. Great work on this. Thematics are excellent. Execution is excellent. The little secrets I'm curious about, just great. Perfect. I'm gonna end it on that. I'm really glad that I did this, like, little extra to see what this one was like. Like, now my characters have less crap in their inventory, and I know that this is a thing that exists for the future. So, thanks for watching. Shout out to the person who made this. I will, once I go offline, I gotta take care of a couple things. This is cute. And then I will update with a full review of Caer Falcarn. I don't think I plan to do, like, a video review or anything like that. Like, my thoughts along the way you could follow there if you wanted. I'll do a relatively short text review. Overall, I'm gonna say that I recommend playing it because it's currently the longest dungeon available, and that's worth seeing. But I strongly expect... I don't know, it's hard to know what to expect. I'm probably gonna wind up putting it on, like, above the average rating, I think. Like, my baseline so far is, like, this and Tomb of Heroes, and Tomb of Heroes is just great. And then Bodiless Bill's Bazaar, which obviously I love. So I don't, yeah. I'll give it a numerical ranking that I need to think more about. I'll say some words about it. Overall, if you're just, for some reason, just watching this, you didn't see it played all the way through, I recommend playing it just to see it. If you don't want to sit through and play it, just, like, watch my thing at, like, 1.5 speed or something like that. Just to, like, if you want to see what it's like. Although, obviously, my run was really weird, and it's not going to be like your experience. It's very doable on Cataclysm. Like, if I could do it without too much problem on those, there wasn't, like, a big boss fight at any point or anything that seemed particularly crazy. So... if you're looking for, like, a really tightly balanced challenge or something with, like, interesting theme or something, it's not something I'd recommend, but it's worth seeing what a long-form dungeon on the Dungeon Maker can look like. And that's what it is right now. Okay. I'm done spewing my words out. We're gonna end the stream there. I had a lot of fun. It feels good to be ending my first week, because I'm only doing Monday to Wednesday, generally. And I know that this weekend I'm going to be busy, so this is not an impromptu stream kind of week. So I'll see you all on Monday to do, I think, the Fane of Handrar or something like that. Here, I have it right here. I think the first one we do... the Fane of Hathramar, and then Green Rock Cave as, like, the 3-parter. I'm looking forward to both of those. Crypt of the Dead might have been the first one, actually. We'll see. Whatever the first dungeon that someone made here, that's the next one we're gonna do. And we're gonna make some new, more serious, low-level characters. If I happen to get a chance beforehand, I'm not sure if I will, but if I happen to get a chance beforehand, you will see by Monday I'm not gonna say by Monday because I have no idea. I said I'm signing off. I'm still talking. I'm gonna try to make some things to help you equip your characters in whatever way you want, and yeah, that's. So we might see me run through that at the start, not to rate it or like promote it, but just because I see right now the Fate of Hathromar is a 2 to 3 level, so I might want to like grab a little bit of gear for level 2 characters. A little bit, like a studded leather or something like that. Like level 2 should have about the same gear as level 1, but I digress. I've ranted enough. On that note, I will leave us off for the week. I look forward to seeing you all again on Monday. This was a ton of fun, and I can't wait to run through 98 more, or 97, because we did the bodiless bill. 97 more dungeons of this. See you all.